this show is to put things that seem exotic or unique on the map. Look at this little guy here. Do you see that? Pretty special looking. I've never seen anything like it. It's called the Noni fruit. And I want to put it on your radar because of its potent anti-aging properties that can help you look younger and live longer too. Now, one man has dedicated his career going around the world to study natural medicines, including the Noni fruit's amazing properties. And he's about to share his secrets with us today. Please welcome Chris Killam, the medicine hunter. Welcome to the program, Chris.
Thanks, Dr. Ross.
So let's talk about Noni fruits a little bit.
Okay.
And just at the top level, what makes it so powerful?
It contains antioxidants, which of course retard the aging process of our cells, anti-inflammatory agents that also minimize the risk of many chronic degenerative diseases, and it even has some agents that may help to prevent certain types of cancer. So it's kind of remarkable. It's a traditional Polynesian remedy. The juice is drunk daily, and it has the name cheese fruit because it has a funky kind of cheesy aroma.
Yeah, we're going to let somebody smell this in a second because it is a little bit cheesy. But Noni's anti-aging abilities can help us on both the inside and the outside. So I thought we'd start on the inside. It's okay.
Good.
And Chris is going to show us exactly what Noni can do. It's going from head to toe. Let's start off with a picture of the body with the heart.
For the heart, Noni's antioxidants help to actually prevent the oxidation, the rusting, if you will, of the fats in the blood. And you know as a cardiologist that when you prevent that oxidation, you reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, atherosclerosis. So it does have absolute benefits for the heart. There's no question about that.
Another organ that we're talking about a lot these days is the pancreas, both because of diabetes, but also that it causes to us. So what's the story with the pancreas?
Noni's compounds help to stabilize blood sugar, and they also have an insulin-like activity. So while it's not a substitute for medication for diabetes, it can help to control your blood sugar a bit, and that's, of course, a great benefit.
And the question I get asked a lot, joint pains. There are all kinds of remedies out there. What's the story with Noni and joint pain?
There are several very well-known anti-inflammatory compounds in Noni that reduce swelling and pain and inflammation in the joints. So if you drink it every day and you typically have pain in your joints, the odds are that you'll feel more fluid, mobile, just at ease, less pain.
We've brought you a couple of stories previously on the so-called miracle product Noni juice. If you believe the worldwide accolades, it cures everything from cancer to arthritis. Even vets are using it on their four-legged clients.
It's hard to believe just months ago, 84-year-old Elwyn Routledge was told he was dying from lung cancer. Now he's as fit as a fiddle and back to doing what he loves.
I can do up to 15 hours a day now without having a break. Other than having a bit of lunch, and I don't always get time to have that anyway, I'm too busy.
But according to Elwyn, when he was first diagnosed with the cancer, the future was not looking good. He'd started intensive radium treatment and became weak and lethargic.
I didn't think that I had any hope in the wide world of getting it cured.
With his spirits having hit rock bottom, his daughter put him onto Noni juice. After 5 months of taking the tonic daily, he says the results spoke for themselves.
The one that saw me in the first place, and he said, I've got good news for you. He said, you've only got scar tissue now.
Elwyn admits it wasn't the Noni juice which cured his cancer. Rather, by coupling it with the radium treatment, he believes it boosted his immune system and helped his body fight the disease. Now, research from the company suggests Elwyn's theory may be right.
When cancer goes away, it's basically because the body's decided to kick it out and to get rid of it. And so what we do when we feed our body good nutrients, such as is in the Noni, then we're providing the body with the opportunity to fight those bad cells.
Melanie Alfred has been treating patients with the juice for years and says up until the new report from the University of Hawaii was released, there had only been anecdotal evidence.
Research has also shown that the juice will raise natural killer cell count, which kills tumours.
Noni juice is now being used by some vets to help heal some of our four-legged friends. A vet of 20 years, Graham Clark, began trialling the product 4 months ago, and he's quietly impressed with the results.
It's early days, but we're encouraged by what we're seeing. Some animals are eating better, and essentially we've had an overall improvement in their demeanour.
Marion Corbley was another sceptic until she tested it on some sick horses.
Fed the horses. Within 4 days, they were banging on the stable saying, "Where is tea?" You know, all bright and bubbly and cured.
Now even the whole family's in on the act, including her 17-year-old black Labrador, Beauty. When she developed a cancerous lump a few months ago, Marion pulled out the Noni juice instead of taking the vet's advice to put her down.
Within a month, the sarcoid had actually reduced in size.
She's even using it to clear up skin rashes.
I think it's the best thing since sliced bread.
If I hadn't been on the Noni juice, I'd have been in hospital a lot longer than 8 days.
It's all of that. I think exercise is so important. But you know, I've been involved in doing something with Tahitian Noni, and I swear, when I get up in the morning, I drink a little bit of what they call mobility. I drink a little bit of Noni and energy, and then I'm up here. And I tell you, one of the things is that you have to not only exercise, but you have to continue to revitalize your body and put that stuff that's essential. And Tahitian Noni has been extraordinary for me in some sense. And one of the things, it's also the idea when I think about that and think about Tahitian Noni, I always say to people, let me introduce you to something. It's not let me introduce you to something. And I was talking about to someone recently about my sister who died of colon cancer, my brother. And I said, if I had the opportunity to been able to introduce them to something, I would have introduced something like this, Tahitian Noni, in which it changes the way in which you look at yourself, and it also, in a time of crisis always, and we're talking about the kind of financial crisis that we have around, that plagues us. Not only this Tahitian Noni been for me some sort of way of physical wellness, it's helped people with financial wellnesses too.
We've made significant progress in our understanding of the role that nutraceuticals, such as foods and dietary supplements, play in keeping ourselves and ourselves healthy. The problem with many of these foods and supplements is there may be anecdotal stories that date back for centuries to suggest their health benefits, but there is a lack of scientific research to back up these suggestions. There are some notable exceptions, and one food source in particular has been shown to be abundant in nutraceuticals that exhibit great benefits to the human body. The plant Morinda citrifolia L, more commonly referred to as Noni, has generated significant scientific research in the West. And as we're about to find out, these studies have led many to believe that Noni, and Noni from French Polynesia in particular, may be one of the greatest nutritional discoveries of all time.
The next guest, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and she's Victoria's Secret's first Australian angel. Please welcome the lovely Miranda Kerr. Good God. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, you look so beautiful. That is an incredible dress you're...
Thanks.
And I have to ask you this last thing. Your beauty secret, I'm told, is, and a lot of women and men would be interested to hear your beauty secret, is something, you drink something called Noni juice?
Noni.
Noni?
Noni juice, yeah.
What is Noni juice?
It's a fruit from, actually it originated in Tahiti, and it works on a cellular level to re-energize all the cells. And I actually have a skincare line that I made from Noni, but I drink it all the time as well.
Now, obviously, you're very beautiful naturally. If someone like me were to drink Noni juice, would anything happen? Well, no, seriously. I mean, yes. Would anything change? Would I become better looking, do you think, if I drank Noni juice? And be honest.
I mean, I think it would definitely help.